Yes, you can make nice stretchy Nigerian puff puff without using yeast and without having to wait for 1 hour before your puff puff batter rises. This one you mix and fry immediately, no wasting of time. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do it. This puff puff is so tasty, crunchy on the outside, soft and stretchy on the inside, just like the Nigerian puff puff you already know, but takes less time to make. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rem and I make videos from Lagos, Nigeria. To make this yummy yogurt puff puff, we're going to be needing self-rising flour. If you don't have it, don't worry. I'm going to show you at the end of this video how you can make yours easily at home. I'm using 2.5 cups of flour, and to that I'm going to add half a teaspoon of nutmeg. You can use any flavoring of your choice. I'm using 3 tablespoons of sugar because I don't like overly sweet things, and also because the yogurt I'll be using for this recipe is sweetened. So if you want, you can add more to yours. After adding those two, I'll mix to combine. I'll leave a list of everything I used in the description box. This is 1 cup of yogurt and I'm using drinkable yogurt, not Greek yogurt, and as you can see the consistency, it is not too thick. After that, I'll add half a cup of water, but I'll do this in bits just so I don't end up with a batter that is too loose. I'll advise that you do the same. I think that's better. Having seen that the batter is still too thick, I added the rest of the water. I mixed and I saw that it could use a bit more water, so I added another 1/4 of a cup. In total, I used 1 cup of yogurt, half a cup of water and another 1/4 cup of water. Now this looks enough, so I'm going to combine this until I have a smooth batter. And this right here is the thickness we're going for. It is smooth and looks good. And just to show you how to scoop your batter into the oil, just put a small amount of the batter into your palm and make a fist. Then push out a tiny amount through the hole you make in between your thumb and your index finger. Now heat up some oil in a pan. The oil should be about 4 inches deep in the pan. Wait a few minutes for the oil to get hot and begin to scoop your batter into the oil. Don't worry if the batter sits at the bottom of the pot at first. Just give it like 3 to 5 seconds and you will see it spring up on its own like it just did, and it will also puff. So as they get into the oil, they become puffy and they just sit pretty on the oil and just float, and they just start to do well. Continue to scoop gently into the oil until you think that you have had enough. Make sure not to overcrowd the pan so the temperature of the oil doesn't drop. Once you overcrowd the pan, the temperature of the oil will drop and the puff puff will start to soak oil, and we don't want that. Continue to fry on low to medium heat. Remember that if the heat is too much, what will happen is that the puff puff will brown quickly. Meanwhile, the inside will still be raw. It will not cook well. So using low to medium heat will ensure that the puff puff cooks through inside before it starts to turn brown on the outside. If you like this recipe you're watching right now, please do well to give me a thumbs up, and if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, I would appreciate if you join us here. I post a lot of amazing yummy recipes on this channel and I would love for you to see them. Okay, so our puff puff is ready. It is well fried. It's looking so good, as you can confirm. So I took them out of the oil and immediately put them on a paper towel to absorb all the excess oil. And I continue to fry the second batch. I fried these in 3 batches. This is the second, and there'll be a third. And this is what I have from the first batch. It doesn't just look good, if you will trust me on this one. It feels so good. The texture is just perfect. I'm trying here to show you, but it's so hot, so I'm going to leave it to cool for a bit and show you properly how stretchy it is. It is so stretchy. It tastes just like the regular puff puff. No one will even know that you used yogurt if you don't tell them. Look at how stretchy that is, and it tastes so amazing. You cannot stop at 10 for this puff puff. You really have to control yourself if you don't want to eat too much. That is how good this is. So if you try this recipe, I am very certain that you're going to get good results. Everything I use, the exact ingredient measurement will be in the description box, so you can check them out and use them. Alright, so let me show you quickly how you can make your own self-rising flour at home. So for 1 cup of plain all-purpose flour, you're going to be needing 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder. Then you will also add 1/4 teaspoon of salt. That's all you need. Just mix these together and your self-rising flour is ready. To make more, all you need to do is double or triple or quadruple the quantities of ingredients and you're good to go. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you like it. I hope that you will try it. Most importantly, I hope that you will give me your feedback. You can share with me on Instagram at FoodieRembrem or leave me a comment if you have any questions. Thank you again so much, and I'll see you again with another fantastic recipe. Bye.